What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Track Bear. In this episode, we go to Sydney Motorsport Park and drive the Formula Fords. So we've been wanting to do this for a while, hit the track, do some laps in the Formula Ford race car. So here's the footage from the day. We also got some in-car footage of the laps and a bit of extra footage of me sharing my thoughts of the day and my experience. So hopefully you enjoy it. Check it out. So we are going to Sydney Motorsport Park and we're going to be driving some Formula Fords, which is super exciting. First time driving an open wheel race car, so hopefully it all goes well. It's more of a experienced drive, so it's not a competitive drive. To get the most out of the day, I want to learn as much as I can, as fast as I can, and then apply it, get some good solid laps in. Hopefully there are enough laps, but we'll see. I actually can't remember how many laps I'll be doing, but we don't know. Unfortunately, because of COVID, all the rules and stuff, we're going to struggle to get actual outside footage. We're going to pay for the in-car camera stuff, so hopefully that looks good. Normally we have to pay for in-car camera footage all the time as part of the experience deals. We can't bring our own, so if it's not that great, apologies in advance, but it should be okay. I reckon it's going to look good. Dylan's going to try and get some footage from outside. Yeah. Just waiting at the moment. Just did the briefing. We're going to go in the road car, get a feel for the track, maybe give us some tips of how to take on the corners. As you can hear him in the background. Apparently the actual gear stick is on the right side, which I didn't know. So it's going to be interesting. So hopefully try and get used to it in the first couple laps, and then from there get confident and then really try and nail every corner. But we'll see how we go. Maybe we won't go to plan, I don't know. did the V8 Aussie driver search, they were sort of on par in terms of how they felt power. This just felt like a go-kart, like on steroids, and just so much grip. The most, like, I got to experience going through corners with high amounts of grip compared to a lot of other stuff I've driven. This, like I said, this is a dedicated race car, race machine. So yeah, I had all the confidence going into those corners, knowing that, you know, the tyres are going to do what it needs to do, and it's all set up to, you know, get in those corners nice and fast. I like the fact that, you know, there's no sort of instructor there constantly telling you what to do, which is good sometimes, but you know, you're free to do what you want and drive at your own pace. We originally thought we were going to be on the big main track of the Sydney Motorsport Park, but we're on the other track, which was the same track we did for the Aussie driver search. So I was already familiar with the layout. It was a little bit different. This one was a little bit easier doing the Aussie driver search, and the layout was a bit different. Where there was a lot more hairpin little corkscrews in there going up the crest. This one was a lot more simplified. Track was perfect, beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for anything better from the weather today. No rain. Wasn't that hot. I did sweat a bit, if you see in the footage. I did break a sweat, but you know, I don't muck around. I don't come here to play. So yeah, it was awesome. I like the track. It's nice and small, a good learning track. If you want to learn your skills, and I think the best part of the track is the final corner, or yeah, as you coming before the pits. If you do it right and you load up the tyres and you get the right line, you can just go foot down and just keep going through the first corner and just go ham on down like the straight part of it. So that's sort of my favourite part of the track. So to get the most out of the day is to listen to the actual instructors. The biggest thing they said, or the main thing they said to me was, don't try to go through the gears. Like literally, as soon as you get into third, stay in third, and just get used to driving around the track. So, which is super helpful because, and I've experienced this before, if you get too stuck with trying to go up and down gears when it's not necessary, you waste time stuffing around. And you see in the footage, I actually stuffed up heaps in the first lap trying to figure it out. So in this particular case, just get it in third gear and enjoy the experience and focus on your racing line, focus on your braking points, and don't get caught up with trying to learn how to change gears like a pro. Only after the first couple of laps that I got comfortable, I started maybe dropping down to second. You can really just keep it in third and enjoy the whole time, because you don't want to waste your whole laps just trying to figure out what gear you're in and just stuffing around with the gearbox. So keep it simple, stick it in third, and enjoy the whole process. Just stay hydrated. If you don't know, you're there, especially on hot days, you're standing around in the heat. You know, wear some sunscreen, stay under shade, and drink water. Drink a lot of water, have a lot of like snacks in between, just so you don't feel, you know, laggy or you got a headache or anything because you're dehydrated and stuff. Because once you're racing in there, it's hot and you're gonna sweat. It's hot, and the last thing you want is a headache or anything going into it. So that's another tip. And if you can do more laps, always do more laps. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have did more laps. As I was telling Dylan in the car, I wish I did more, but doesn't matter. I'll be back there again somehow. So, which is really cool. I got the Top Gun award I actually didn't know what that all meant. As I got out the actual race car, old mate gave me the card, and I just thought it was just a voucher or something. Everyone gets this card, but apparently the manager organising the event told me that it's actually an award, and you get given that if you do really well, and it's sort of like an invite to stage 2. We might be doing stage 2 in the near future, I don't know. But yeah, that was really cool. That actually made me feel really good. Really stoked about that. Mostly I was trying to find what gear I was in, and you know, try not to do something stupid. So we got the Top Gun. So that's the footage from the day. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. The easiest way to support the channel is to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. Or you can visit trackbear.com.au, or if you want to buy some merch, check out the Bear Bros store. All the links will be in the description below. And like always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.